Okay, I am live. Let's just minimize. Oops, hello. So yeah, I'm ready, I think. I'll just put the heating on. So I'm a little bit cold. I'm going to do my hi everyone. Sorry, hi, hello. I'm going to do my hair later. So this is my hair, just freshly washed yesterday and just slightly. And I'll show you what hair I have bought. I'm putting these extensions in. I'm trying to grow my hair. I love my hair. I want to grow it thicker. A massive like afro, really thick and long. So I'm putting in extensions for a while to grow my hair, and this is the hair that I've chosen this time. It's like got a afro texture. It's black with a red, like a burgundy streaks going through it. So this will be my new hair from tomorrow or tonight. This will be my new style. Okay. Lost my part in there. Okay. So yes. So yeah. This is a hair show or what? Right. Non-duality. I'm in a few hours as well, so I have to stop after an hour. So 11:30, I will stop. Go to a children's party on my child-free day as well. So, let's go on Skype. This cushion doesn't feel very nice. Okay. Hi Lee. I love the hair info. Very useful information. So the volume is working, yeah. Oh, this cough is not going. It's getting better, but it still keeps reappearing. It won't go. Oh. Okay. So 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 yeah, I do these talks on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. and on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. That's UK British time. You join me through my channel on YouTube, which you can find on my website, RebekahMaroon.com. And you join through that, and then you can ask questions through Skype. And my Skype ID is my name, Rebekah Maroon, or lowercase on one word. So send questions or call in through Skype. Yeah, that's it. So I'll just sit for a little bit and see what introduction comes out. And then you can call in and ask questions and comment and share and whatever else. Hi, Joanne. Sorry, hi, Joanne. Good morning. No, no clip. It doesn't. That's a nice picture. Hi, Ramon. The human is just a robot. It's just a machine that wakes up and begins to function. So in deep sleep, there's nothing, and then the functioning begins. The functioning of thoughts and the functioning of awareness or begins. And then the room appears, this world appears, this reality appears out of nothing. And within that functioning, software appears, extra thing appears of a real someone living in the world, in life, in time. And that someone gives the impression of a consistent, what's the word, like a consistency, it's been here for a period of time. And it's on this journey in time, this consistent journey in time. So this someone has this whole reality, this whole thing of I'm someone, I'm a real someone, and I have a life, and I'm moving through time, and I'm working towards going to a future, a better future. It's going through the lows of life, and it's getting things and losing things and suffering, and all these things, dramas are played out. But that's an extra thing appearing. When that extra thing stops appearing, there's still that human functioning. There's still the room, and there's still the body doing activities, and there's still the human bodily robotic functioning still happening. That doesn't end. But that extra thing of somebody in that experiencing that, somebody in that operating that and controlling that isn't there anymore. But there's still the functioning of the human. So what's being pointed to then is that extra thing of you, this sense of being someone in this, is being exposed to be not true, to be an extra add-on that isn't actually true. And so then the human robotic functioning is free to be the functioning. And it's no longer somebody in it, then that's happening freely from that nothing. This is happening freely from that nothing. Without it being a personal thing. So in deep sleep, who are you? There isn't anybody there. There's no awareness there to know deep sleep. There's just deep sleep. There's just nothing. And then in this waking state, there's the functioning of awareness. There's a functioning of a human, of this reality, of objects, of thoughts or emotions, of humans, of animals, of life. Life's appearing. So then who are you? Da, da, da. So my hair gets flat and I lose the lift. It drops. Oop. So yeah, feel free to back to the hair now. Feel free to yeah, call in or message any questions you might have. Oh, I need earrings. I need earrings. Yeah. Sorry. Oh dear. Yeah, that'll do. Hi Jack. Good morning. So, still cold. I just need to click because it's going to annoy me. Yeah, feel free to send questions. I'm closing my eyes. Mm. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm still calling you.
Oh, okay. Have you muted the volume on YouTube? Maybe it's to do with that.
No, it's definitely coming out the phone.
Okay. Do you want to try again? Maybe it'll stop. My legs are freezing. Let me shut this door. Shut this door. Oh. Should I call you, Lee? I could try calling you. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, it's not working. Give me a call when you sort it out, Lee. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Oh, let me just. I forgot I was live. I forgot I was. Hi, Sebastian. Hi.
Just wanted to call in quickly.
Okay. Yeah. I can't. Oh, yeah. You're coming on now. I can see you. The camera's still buffering. Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Good. I'm considering to visit Tony Parsons. Yeah. But there's a lot of fear. I never have been flying alone and things like that. Costs and yeah. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to decide, you know.
What, there's fear around flying or traveling alone, or fear around seeing Tony Parsons? I don't understand.
Fear of traveling alone.
Okay. Yeah.
What would you say to this?
Oh.
The problem is maybe that I don't know what to do. It's always about this decision, you know. The problem is decision. I don't know what I want. I don't know what to do. Things like that.
Yeah.
Decision.
Yeah.
So on.
Yeah. The thing is, regardless of that fear of what's going to happen, life is already happening. There's going to Tony Parsons, or there's not going to Tony Parsons, or there's life is already happening. Feeling of I'm choosing and I have to make a decision which one is appearing. It's not actually, it's not a truth. It's just an appearance of what should I do, where should I go, left or right, up or down. It's not actually someone in there choosing between the options.
Yeah.
But it feels as if that's me, and therefore it feels frightening of getting it wrong or going the wrong way, or because you have a future destination to get to, and so if you go left rather than right, you get it wrong, you go the wrong way, and you'll miss out on getting to your happiness.
Exactly.
And so when there's that sense of I have a life and I'm living in life, choosing, and I'm in control of what happens, it's very scary, very frightening, and very kind of anxiety provoking. Because how can you decide what's best? How can you know the future? How can you make the right choice? It's very hard for someone to live a life and of getting life right, and it's hard for a person.
It feels like this.
Yeah.
Exactly like this.
Yeah. So life will either be going to see Tony Parsons or not. There won't. It's not really advise anyone what they should or shouldn't do, because life is happening. There isn't someone there choosing what happens.
Good to know. Good to hear. pet Spyra?
I don't know. I know the name, but I don't know of him really. I don't know what he speaks of really. But I've heard of him.
He suggests to observe feelings and to notice, to be aware that I am the presence and not the body mind. What do you think of that?
I don't think anything of it. I don't think anything. It's not what I'm saying, but I don't think anything of it. It doesn't seem any. I don't know. Nothing. I don't think anything about it.
You wouldn't suggest it?
To, what was it? Sit in presence or something?
To remember yourself as being the presence instead of the body.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't speak like that, but what is experiencing this is, could call it nothing, and this is pointing to that nothing or presence. But I wouldn't say you can, I don't know what, so my memory is really bad, you can like remember that, or, but this message is a remembering of that, but it's not as an instruction for you to remember it, but ultimately this is pointing back to what this is, which is nothing. So yeah, I don't disagree with it, but I wouldn't speak like that. This really is about the oh, it's so beautiful. Like, who's experiencing this isn't that body, isn't that appearance of a you, pointing back to that which that's appearing in. But that doesn't need or require someone to remember it or realize it. That already is. It's just that sense of you is appearing, saying, no, I am somebody. I am a limited entity in here. So yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's more of a pointing back to what's actually experiencing this, what actually is this, and that you isn't a reality. But yeah, I wouldn't disagree with him or agree with him. It's just whatever you listen to, you listen to. It's not really a matter of right or wrong or better or worse. It's just whatever Sebastian's listening to or resonating with or enjoying. Or, yeah. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. How can it matter which speaker's saying what? Because what's being pointed to is this, what's happening. So whether the speaker is saying, I don't know, remember who you are, or be in the presence rather than the person, or it's saying there's no one there, and that is, all of it's not really true. What's true, or what is what's happening. The sitting, the speaking, the thoughts, the computer, the room, the lamp, the boredom, the anger, what's happening is what's being pointed to. So it matters not what the speaker is saying, really. It's irrelevant what's being spoken. It's irrelevant. I know it seems really important, but it's not important. What's important is what's happening. It's right here. It's right here. It's this.
So would you suggest to remember that this is it?
No. Sebastian. No. I wouldn't suggest anything.
Okay. Sorry, the last word, you would not suggest anything. Say.
Yeah, no.
Why?
Because
You're still a separate person. Or it feels like that.
Yeah. Because what I'm pointing to is already what's happening. Doesn't require suggesting what. It's already this. What's happening. Suggestions becomes irrelevant. Really, it doesn't
Okay.
make sense at all.
I see. There's nothing to reach, nothing to get. Maybe.
What's being pointed to is so alive. It's so alive and immediate. Require time, and therefore it doesn't require you. It just is this. What I suggest actually is listen to non-duality. Keep playing non-duality is what I suggest.
Keep going what?
To talks or listening to non-duality online. Keep,
okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's my suggestion.
To you.
Yeah, whoever.
Okay, I will continue.
Well, you never know. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for the call, Sebastian.
Thank you too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Good morning, Heal. So deep sleep and appearances are not really any different. Is that what I said? Deep sleep and appearances are not really any different. I don't know. This is deep sleep. This is deep sleep. It's just that there are appearances appearing. And one of the appearances appearing are I am, the appearance of awareness or registering. It's another appearance in deep sleep. Lee had to turn the phone off to unfreeze it. I was going to ask who is going to India if there is if there isn't anyone, and is there an India to go to? That's funny. I am. Is that a real question or is that a joke? I don't know. Who's going to India? Well, this body is going to India. This body will get on a plane. It will apparently seemingly fly through the air, and it will land on land, which is called India, and it will see Indian people, Indian humans, and so yeah, this body is going to India. But in language, it said, "I'm going to India. I'm Rebekah, and I'm going to India." But this body doesn't mean there's someone. This body is a body. It doesn't mean somebody inside the body is going to India. This body is going to India. And is there an India to go to? I mean, it's like saying I'm okay. This body is in the UK, in England right now. Is there really in England? Is there really a place called England? In language, I will call this. I would use the word England. I would say Nottingham. I would say I'm in a house. I would say this is a chair. I would say this is a cup. Green. But this is language. None of it is actually true. It's just language. The person's lost in that world of language, that world that's been made up. It's lost in that. What happens is not the end of language, not the end of saying I'm or India or England, or isn't the end of that humanness, that normal human expression. It's about this being empty. It's about this being as it is without there being someone in it. So you can't, don't look at being an enlightened human, and you're not going to see that. You'll never see that. Spend a month with Tony, you'll see he's a human being, a human person, a human being with opinions, with thoughts and language appearing. But it isn't someone. There's nobody in here. Could you say India is going to appear in this? Well, there isn't an India to appear in this, but there'll be just. It's like, where does England appear? You live here. Where does England appear? It's just used to express. A location is used to express. Practical socializing. This is all there is. What's happening? I'll do a picture or a video of India. I'll show you India. I'll show you what India is. I'll show you. And you'll see it's just a room. I'll be in a hotel room. There'll be a room. There'll be a wall. There'll be a table. There'll be a camera. I'm in India. There's something weird now here. It's like the robot doesn't really function anymore. All motivations are feeling strange, and I feel out of order. Did you have a period like that? Just yeah. What what you're asking for really is like confirmation that you're on the right path, and that did you go through this too? Am I in the right position? Am I going through what you went through? You want confirmation in time of your journey and who you are and where you're at in that journey. And that's just suffering. That's just suffering. Because in that time journey of you getting there, you'll never get there. It will what's that word? Continually, no. It will. Trying to be clever now. It will always be that journey of you getting there. There, am I near? What's being pointed to is so direct and immediate. It's this, what's happening. It's what's happening. So all these apparent changes that may be happening to the body or to the human, it really is irrelevant. Now feel to play in that, yes, I went through that, I was like this happened. It's irrelevant. And that may hurt because you want me to confirm your reality of where you're at. This is a loss of you, a loss of everything. You aren't at any point in this awakening. You aren't. Thank you for your question, Heal. Annually. Thanks for your question. Tim, what time is it? 11:20. It seems like I suffer more from being someone than the people around me. And it seems like life feels more exhausting for me than for others. Do you see a connection there? But isn't that an idea of others suffering less? Do you really know that's true? Are you with those other humans all the time to know how they really feel underneath that facade? Forget others. The point is you're suffering. The point is you are suffering. You feel that suffering, that sense of suffering. Forget the idea of others and what they're going through. You're suffering. You feel that sense of suffering. You compare yourself to others. what I would say, it may sound strange, but what I would say actually is feel that suffering, allow that suffering. There's suffering here. There's suffering. Suffering, suffering, suffering. Suffering. So beautiful. So, I know it sounds mad, but it's so beautiful. Because that suffering is appearing in what you are, which is nothing. You don't exist. That suffering's appearing. It feels as if it's here, you, mine. It's so beautiful. It's not an escaping from this. It's not an escaping from the suffering. It really isn't. This is the love. This is the love. This everything is the love. Let it break you. Lisa, Sebastian doesn't live near me, does he? Because I've thought about going to see Tony, but don't like travelling. So you're offering a lift or something, Lee, or a companion? Yeah, no, he lives in, I think he's German. Do you live in Germany, Sebastian? I'll check on my Skype. Oh, I think he's in Germany, Lee. That's a good idea, though. Yeah, he's in Germany. Oh, chill, heal. Yeah, yeah. Sebastian, yeah, he lives in Germany, Lee. You could fly to Germany and then come back with him on the plane or something. I don't know. You're welcome. Yeah, I might leave it there actually. I have to go to a party in an hour. So thank you for all the questions today. It's been really nice talking to Sebastian and everyone else here, and Tim and Lee, and joining. And I'm back for my last stream before India on Thursday. So I'll see you on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. So yeah, thank you. Bye.